Chapter 5. The Escape. With no way out, Ethan remembered the grimoire. There must be something in here, he said, flipping through the pages frantically. Some way to stop her. As he scanned the incantations, he found a spell that could bind the witch's spirit to the physical realm. It required a personal item of the witch and a chant to be recited under the full moon. "We need to find something that belonged to her," Ethan said, showing the passage to the others. "And we have to do it now." They searched the cabin, their movements frantic. Emily found an old locket, its chain broken and its face cracked. "This must be hers," she said, handing it to Ethan. With the locket in hand, they gathered in the center of the room. Ethan began to recite the chant, his voice steady despite the fear gripping his heart. The temperature continued to drop, and the witch's spirit grew more agitated, her form flickering and distorting. As the final words of the chant echoed through the room, the spirit let out a final agonized scream. The temperature began to rise, and the shadows receded. The door swung open, and the whispers fell silent. Chapter 6. The Aftermath. The group stumbled out of the cabin, their bodies trembling with relief and exhaustion. The hollow, now eerily silent, seemed to have lost its oppressive atmosphere. "We did it," Jack said, his voice barely above a whisper. "We broke the curse." But as they made their way to the exit, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. The shadows seemed to follow them, and the air remained heavy with the scent of decay. "We need to leave," Emily said, her voice urgent. "Now!" They hurried through the forest, their footsteps echoing in the silence. As they reached the edge of the hollow, they glanced back one last time. The cabin stood dark and foreboding, a place of pain and suffering that would never truly be at peace. Chapter 7. The Return. Once outside, they took a moment to catch their breath. The night air was cool and refreshing, a stark contrast to the stifling atmosphere of the hollow. "We need to tell someone about this," Mia said, her camera still recording. "People need to know what happened here." Ethan nodded, but his thoughts were elsewhere. He couldn't shake the feeling that their ordeal wasn't over. The witch's spirit had been bound, but the hollow's dark history still lingered, its echoes haunting the trees. As they walked back to their car, Ethan made a silent vow. He would return to Witch's Hollow, not to uncover more secrets, but to ensure that the spirits trapped within could find peace. Chapter 8. The Haunting Continues. Despite their harrowing experience, the group couldn't forget what they had witnessed. The images of the haunted hollow and the witch's spirit lingered in their minds, a constant reminder of the darkness they had faced. Ethan, true to his vow, began researching ways to cleanse haunted places. He reached out to paranormal experts and historians, determined to find a way to help the restless spirits of Witch's Hollow. Meanwhile, Mia compiled the footage they had captured into a documentary, hoping to shed light on the Hollow's tragic history. The film garnered attention, drawing curiosity and sympathy from viewers around the world. As time passed, the group remained close, bound by their shared experience. They continued to explore the unknown, but with a newfound respect for the supernatural. They understood that some mysteries were better left unsolved, and some places were best left undisturbed. And so, the haunted depths of Witch's Hollow remained, a place of echoes and shadows, where the forgotten souls of the past lingered in the darkness, waiting for the day they could finally find peace.